Dr. Corey and Ruth now work together in establishing therapeutic goals.
I gave you the autobiography that you asked me to write,
Mm-hmm.
and I was just wondering, was it okay?
Oh, I read it. How was it for you, though? I'm not trying to be evasive, but I would really like to know what you thought of it.
Well, it was kind of interesting to write. I hadn't thought much about writing the story of kind of what's gone on in my life. It did bring up a lot of different feelings for me as I was writing.
Mm-hmm. Like you said, a lot of different feelings. Can you mention 2 or 3 different feelings it brought up?
Some disappointment,
Mm-hmm.
some anger.
In therapy, autobiographical and journal writing can help uncover areas of difficulty in a client's life and lead to a more specific set of goals.
I'd like to spend some time in this session talking about specific goals that we're going to be working on as long as we're together. Now, we'll change that. It's not that we have to talk about that today and forever we'll hold you to it. But I think it is important that you think about what do you want and why are you coming here and how can we best get it. So what were some of the things you came up with?
Well, I made a list. One of the things on the list that I haven't said much about yet is that I'd like to feel better about my appearance, about my looks.
Mm-hmm.
One of the other goals was about my relationship with Jennifer, my daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Very strained right now since she's become a teenager. And I used to feel really close to her, and now it doesn't feel that way anymore. I'm not sure how to change it, but I like to feel like we're not strangers.
Ruth, a lot of these things I want to come back to. What I'm trying to do now is just kind of lay out a tentative agenda. And I think it really helps you as much as me to be thinking about what do you want from these sessions. So there's the thing about school and about other people's approval and about weight and about a different relationship with Jennifer. Any other goals that came up for you?
As specific therapy goals are established, Dr. Corey and Ruth now must prioritize them.
Of that whole list that you just went through, and it may change between now and next week, but are there any things that are on the top of your head that you feel ready to go with? If we had another hour right now and you were to continue, what do you most think you'd want to pick up on?
Perhaps the relationship with my husband.
Mm-hmm.
Clarifying goals will be an ongoing process throughout the course of therapy.
Not that these goals end here. This is really the beginning. I think every week I'll be asking you to keep thinking and refining and fine-tuning. What is it that you want? And that could include what you want with others. So it's not just what you want selfishly, but what do you want in your life? And how do you want your life to be different? So I don't see that as ending now. But I think sometimes people keep themselves very vague. And so what I've been trying to do is get you to kind of think about how you can make these manageable. I think what I'm really attempting to get at is for Ruth to look at the direction that she's moving toward in her life and then getting her to make an evaluation of that direction. Is it taking her the place she wants to go? And if she says no, then we can say, okay, what direction would you like to go? And I'm really borrowing that largely from reality therapy that asks clients to make the evaluation of what they want to change. And also from behavior therapy and cognitive behavior therapy, the importance of having very clear goals so that we know where we're going. But the most important thing is that these goals should not be ones that I dream up for Ruth, that I think are important, but ones that really come from her.